Hey guys, thank you for your patience. Oh my, how many parts? This is competing with the Sagittarius Saga spread that we did. And it's funny because every time I think about those readings, I call it a spread, even though it's like a series of videos. So, oh my. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, we were talking there. Well, I just cited the Father of Cups, and then I got sight of the Mother of Cups, and they were on top of one another, and then I caught sight of the Ace of Cups. So take as well again, caught sight of the Father of Cups. For a number of you, there's something that a lot coming through. But let's jump into it. There is, yes, we're talking about boundaries and all that, right? With Seven of Wands as well coming through here, Seven of Pentacles again, the Hermit in reverse. There's something where something became like, okay, but beyond that, I'm seeing for a number further, there is something, or in addition, there's something, yeah, wow. For a number of you, you're dealing with someone where, oh my, Ace of Cups coming through again, and the Sun of Cups this time with the Ten of Wands. Some of you are having flashbacks. I'm hearing flashbacks. Packs of ice. I'm hearing on the emotional wounds there with the Sun of Cups. I don't know what that's about with the 10 of Wands. I'm having flashbacks too. I'm hearing the summer of, I'm hearing from 69, 09 for a number of you, 2009. I'm hearing that very strongly. 09. As somebody's even looking through old photographs. So I'm hearing 2007, 17. They're like flipping through an album. They're like, yeah, that was me in, I'm hearing SMB. I don't know what that, Seven of Cups here coming through again. Okay, with the World in reverse, you got 2 sevens here, 7, 7. I'll wait for a few more people to jump into the room. Once again, Ace of Wands, yeah, whew, Chariot for number B. You are hearing from someone again, Chariot here coming through. Now, these readings, what we do, can really culminate in 6-month periods here in waves. It could also be tapping along the energy, sort of the energy fault, we can call it in that way. And especially over here with the tower at the base here of the Sun of Cups. I feel so nervous here for whatever this energy space is. I don't know what, maybe for whenever you had like you know that feeling when you're super nervous and you feel like the blood is like draining out of your I'm hearing your lymph nodes. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. I don't know what that's about. But there's something kind of shocking, like you kind of like go like stone cold. I'm hearing that as well with the Chariot, like, whoa, someone was not expecting maybe to bump into somebody here. This energy came through earlier in one of the prior reads. I'm hearing private, the Hermit, someone is very private. They met someone though in public. This is very, very similar to the energy that came through earlier today, actually, in the freestyle read. So if this concept resonates with you, you might want to, head back to one of those other playlists there, one of the readings, one of the freestyle reads from earlier today. And you can find those on the playlist on the channel. Okay, or actually just on the channel. I think it's most recent videos. So anyways, let's clear reading around. 5 of Cups. This person was like having a mini panic attack. When they met this person, they were like, okay, it was something even for you're at the light. I'm hearing this for a number of you. You're at the light. I'm hearing someone's wearing a beaver pelt. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing it with the devil. You're wearing some kind of like midnight blue suede shoes. I'm seeing that as well for a number of you. Oh my, there's like a book I'm hearing with scripture written on it. I'm hearing by someone's laptop. I'm hearing their notebook. I'm hearing that their MacBook Air is so specific. Someone is wearing something even on their chest, like something. I'm hearing production related. I don't know what that's about, you guys. Somebody's maybe working. They're wearing like something on their chest. Now, for a number of you, they were on the job, yep, and they met somebody like during the, I'm hearing the last art. Somebody is also a performer here. The Sun of Wands looking out into the future, the Hermit. Interesting. I'm hearing, what are you doing here? I'm seeing somebody working in a cafe even. They got like someone who's, I'm hearing biting their neck. I'm hearing while they're at it. I don't know what, maybe they're with like a coworker. I'm hearing that as well. They're standing there. Yeah, this is actually in nature for another number of you. With the Magician, somebody may be working. They're like on the job. I'm hearing that. Maybe they work in construction. This is for a number of you. I don't know what take as you will. And they see Lisa. I'm hearing standing on the corner. I'm hearing Lisa so strongly. I'm hearing Livy. I'm hearing as well Liv Tyler. It's like a joke though for a number of you. Like someone has a nickname for someone. They're like, oh, she looks just like, or they look just like. I'm hearing that the Fool leading out. They are narrowing their eyes, trying to like make out this person to see if it's I'm hearing, is that really her? Father of Swords, Strength card, like. So, okay, yeah, Hangman right there. They were not expecting that. Okay, they're like, whoa, you got me up from behind. What the heck? I was not ready for that. The Sun in reverse. Someone's ear is like kind of, they feel pressure on the ear. Platonic Sage, I know, I said, I'll call you guys back. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Okay, the Sun in reverse. It's right there, right? Yeah, so for a number of you, listen, this is the kind of connection as well where it will go through cycles. 4, 4, 4, right there. All right. I'm hearing hockey stick player. I'm hearing that as well. The Ace of Swords. Somebody was like on a team. They're like playing some game. They're maybe playing hockey. It's like, you know, you kind of feel like a performer when you're on stage, like even for athletic. I'm hearing types of conversations. I'm hearing that was a wow. Somebody was like doing their homework as well with their teacher, and then like here comes I'm hearing potted plant Mary. I don't know what that's about, you guys. Potted plant Mary. I'm hearing also one second. Plotting her grounds. I have no idea, you guys. What was that? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman. The thought somebody was like, "Is this a joke?" I'm hearing that as well. They're like, "Wait, why is she here right now?" Maybe it's the type of thing where, you know, when you're like in a deep state of imagining. I'm hearing also like something or someone, something you may be meditating on, and then all of a sudden, it's like the teacher brings like your crush over to like work with you on the project together, and you're watching the teacher bring this person over to you, and it's like kind of weird. You're like, why was just literally like weird. I mean, that with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, like you kind of felt like, oh my, okay, universe called me back. I'm hearing sooner than expected. The Two of Pentacles look right. I'm feeling pressured on the left side of the body, like it's like blood circulation like flowing, but specifically on the left side of the body, the left nostril, left ear again. And there's something with someone's hair even. I'm hearing midnight blue. I'm hearing that again. Someone's wearing some kind of like blue shoes or something. Okay, anyways. I'm hearing Agrippa with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this person's talking about solitary notes that they take with the Two of Pentacles. They're like a really good student. I'm hearing that with the Two of Pentacles. Until they see, I'm hearing the person of their dreams. I'm hearing McElroy. I'm hearing that very strongly. Walk by on even if it's just the television screen, like they're not even maybe like face to face, like they're walking by like somewhere in the environment. Now anyways, let's clear it around. Death card here. I'm hearing the Ace of Swords. I'm hearing I remember you. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, I don't know what kind of remember you that really is, but it can kind of be like cowboy in the saloon rolling upright as we speak. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright. Like I'm hearing it's been a long day without you, my friend. Da da da. T Milky, throw it up. Hello, full moon in Pisces. Dun 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 dun. I'm hearing I take my job seriously. This person maybe sees somebody on the job. Somebody is a professor. This is remember death card here. Somebody though, they also see someone on the playground. I'm hearing that with the Death card and the Six of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. They're like, you're not usually like on this side of the earth. I'm hearing that as well. Really, like what's going on? Maybe it's like somebody is even, they're a language professor for like one language or something like that, and then they end up seeing this person in like the department for like the other language. I don't know what that's about. I'm hearing romance language is the one we speak together. Oh, if you know what I mean. It's not really any longer about the robe they're wearing and how long it is and how long it goes. Like I'm even seeing somebody who maybe is, this person just was not expecting to see them there. I'm hearing that like specifically. They're like, yeah, they're very usually like, this is maybe somebody who holds a very like prominent position. And what does that mean with the Fool and the Magician? Like usually they are only held to the highest of degrees. They do not show up like in the bathroom, like the one that's like crummy run down in the middle of the street. I don't know what that's like in the middle of the street. I said, okay, I don't know what that's going to take as you well, like Magician. Maybe somebody was even doing some kind of activism here with the Magician, and I'm not to say that the middle of the street is related to that, but you got the Magician here with the Fool yet again. It's like this person just like did a double take. They're like, is that Thomas? I'm hearing that, like, again, Eight of Wands here, Fool. I think that name came through earlier today. Hierophant here, looking at the Fool, looking out into the future, the Magician. Like, someone was about to go into paraplegic shock. Is that the word? The Fool. I'm hearing the Magician. Like, they just were not, it's like seeing the principal, like, in the bathroom with you. I don't know. It's like something like that. But the Fool, they're like, I just didn't expect, like, let's clear it. I'm hearing the crummy rundown toilet stall with no towels or toilet paper. I'm hearing that as well. Like, whoa. I'm hearing hello. I'm hearing Hector. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing it's hot here today, isn't it? I'm hearing that like someone's like talking to somebody. Like, you know when you're like done with the bathroom and you're like kind of drying your hands off with the dryer and whatever, and you're like looking at the other person next to you. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes you make I got it, sometimes you don't. I don't know what that's about. Take as you will, could be a specific message, and it's like you're looking at this person, you're like, it's hot today, isn't it? Like you're kind of making this small talk that is like going around the stall as well. Like this, like somebody's so nervous. They can hear their voice echoing So weird. I'm hearing the magician, and the Son of Wands like, I don't want to say hello, but I also don't want to say goodbye, and then I also don't want to like be silent, but then I also don't want to like be screaming, and like, what do? I don't want also like everybody in the room, like they're like, is it inappropriate to like say hello to the principal in the bathroom? Hi, Mr. Morris. I'm hearing Morgan Freeman. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what they're like. Can I call you by what name do I call you by? I'm hearing that as well. Let's hear it. Full here. Mother cups. Like suddenly now, like this person feels so awkward. They literally diffuse. They see a third person maybe step out of another stall. Like they're like, "Hello, Holly. How are you?" They like introduce this third person to get awkward with them with the principal. They're like, "Can we all just get along?" I'm hearing that as well. Like they're trying to like smile for the camera as well. That is obviously on right now and like watching us both like I'm hearing throw the dreidel into the middle of the room. What? The hangman. Oh my. Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing my dog was barking at him. It was really weird. I'm hearing the father. So this person like maybe even walked up to the front of the somebody has a dog that goes like berserko bananas. Absolutely wild. I'm hearing like for example the mailman heads out. Oh yeah, for delivery here with the Father of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and it's like, but it's like usually the mailman doesn't, or the mail woman or they, however it is. The male individual, I'm hearing information as well that was sent out with the Father Swords, like, it usually doesn't pass through a gate. I'm seeing somebody maybe who has a gated, like a fenced area, and like, usually they're not expecting, I'm hearing like, let's say the FedEx driver, whoever else, to like move past some kind of chain link fence. I'm hearing that as well. Then they changed their mind, I'm hearing that, and they decided to dress up for the evening. Wow. It's like seeing the mailman or the mail person, whatever it is, in like a different setting that you usually would not expect them to be in. I'm hearing that as well. Or like I don't know. It's something where maybe you had a professional interaction with this person until a certain point, and then now you have that really private interaction, or there's some like overlap that gets like, it's like weird. I wasn't expecting to see you like in your halter top. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, it's like the kind of feeling that the professor who sees the students. I'm hearing that as well, like in their bikinis, like on the travel ban notice. I don't know what that's going to do with the Father's Sword. The father, I was like, oh god, I don't know if we're allowed to be here together. I'm hearing that as well at the same time. Is it okay? Like maybe it's for religious purposes. Death card here with the Nine of Cups. I don't know what that's about, but take it as well. Now, this may be communicating of matters that have culminated or been culminating about 6 months down the line. the Ravens third eye. Well. I read towels as bowels. Okay. Now, for a number of you, there is something that got very, very strange. Maybe for a number of you, it got actually physically in the middle of you too. Like I'm seeing the mailman who wants like now maybe make some sort of I'm hearing the mailman maybe even pulls up. I'm hearing in the car. I don't know what you guys with the mailman thing, but take it easy with the Two of Pentacles. I don't know. They like show up. I'm hearing Orbis. I'm hearing Orbis. I don't know what. Or you ordered this? Did you order this? They deliver them. It's like this. It's like having the mail person deliver your mail to you, but not wearing the mail outfit. It's like, but you know them because they're the mail. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something maybe it could be metaphorical, but like. For a number of you, yeah, okay. Eve's like, well, you know, mailman knows all. It's like, yeah, it could be that kind of like also psychic connection you have with someone, but it's like, how did you know that I was going to be here at this time as well? I'm hearing, I know what you order. I'm hearing that, yep, okay, death. Whoa, we're in the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they will have a little moment. I'm hearing with each and every one of those packages. I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe they're like raking it. I'm hearing that. Yeah, the Scorpio, sun sign, male person. Okay, anyways, they're out for delivery. Let's clear it and ground. Maybe this is like a third person working with the mailman. There's some kind of third party that is getting up into the conversation of, I'm hearing a thorough breakdown of what's going on, like the direction of the conversation and the discussion is kind of it's like, you know, when you're having a moment, maybe even with someone, and there's a particular vibe, and then it's like a third person steps in, it could even be an animal, like, then suddenly, like, even maybe the neighbor, like, pops their head in, and they're like, Papa, don't preach, da 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 da. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like kind of on the back of your mind. It's even like, well, yeah, around me they're like that, but then like when their friend shows up, then they're like suddenly like all like I'm hearing cutane. I'm hearing cuticle cream, cutane. I don't know what the hermit. Okay, anyways, he's about right. To have the conversation, and then it becomes like kind of like, I don't know, we have shriveled dice that we play with. I don't know what that's going to. I'm seeing dice like die, like, you know, that you throw to run the risk. I'm hearing, or chances of running into them again. I'm hearing that. Okay, sure. I hear the hermit, like, okay, like it's the kind of thing as well where like maybe you finally met up with someone who you've been like really hardcore missing for a number of you, and you're like, yes, and then it's like this third person walks as like your neighbor. I'm hearing his name is Frank. I'm hearing he has 30 years of age. I'm hearing around his waist. I don't know what, no judgment. I don't know what, you guys, that's not me talking, all right? But maybe that's how, like, so somebody says something, or the third person comes and says something, and maybe they even make a really awkward conversation or comment there, and it's like that threw the whole entire tromboner of a conversation off. Like, the volume of the voice. I'm hearing of whoever else joined that conversation, like, threw off. I'm hearing the romantic sort of overtures and undertones of the conversation that we were having. I don't know what that, you guys, it could be like, the principal walks in. It's like something like that, maybe. No judgment, okay, with the death card and the time. The principal! What's wrong with that? Okay, nothing, but like, you know, let's clear it, and maybe, you know, it's like just, it's a psychological thing for somebody here. They just they can't have the same sort of vibe of the conversation, like, then when they're alone, maybe that's how someone feels, and it's like, oh, that's so funny, Frank the Tank. I had a friend who basically, like, everyone called him that. Okay, anyways. Or everyone kind of had that nickname there. And so, anyways, yeah, no, there was something that just threw the dynamic way off. It was like, even like two people were like getting it on, like, let's get it on, and then like somebody walks in, they start making like also jokes that no one else has like I'm hearing the jurisdiction to prove or not prove. I don't know what that's about. Like, they kind of direct the conversation another direction. Or, like, nobody has, I'm hearing the apparatus to, like, address those types of, I don't know what that's only. It's like, I don't know what, or maybe that this person represents that for this other person. So, like, when they are around them, they suddenly, like, they're in another zone, another frame of mind. I'm hearing actually entirely, if we're quite honest, with Mother Cups or words, because they're disoriented. I'm hearing like suddenly. It's like the barking of a dog as well. We're having a moment, and then her dog like jumped on my neck and thigh and like made me feel like I was either sinking or swimming. The Emperor. I had to either like, I don't know, like clean up the dog after that, or like, I don't know. I had to like make sure that I'm hearing a mouse without their cheese. I don't know what. Like, it's like someone was maybe over someone's house, and they started to like maybe throw the dog a bone a little bit, but the dog came back and like bit this person. I'm hearing on the cheek. Hopefully not. Oh my. Okay, it could be metaphorical. Like, anyways, or on the foot, the ankle. I don't know. Anyways, the Hangman of the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that got thrown in the middle of this conversation. It was not no judgment, but like it was something that, as someone felt it, it's that feeling where you're maybe even about to like connect with somebody here. Like, this was an important interaction. Actually, someone felt it. They're like, this is the first time I'm able to actually talk to Samantha while her parents aren't here. I'm here, sort of feeling like, okay. And then it's like, and then I'm hearing broad-shouldered Mike shows up. I'm hearing in the back of the club. I don't know what that's going to. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. To the date visa? Visa's like, Samantha, do you remember your dog? Samantha, bring the dog to each of the dates. Yeah, just in case. Anyways, for number of you, yeah, that Mike. Now, so hello, Ashley. Happy full moon of Pisces to you, and for a number of you, yeah, we're gonna either need to wake Samantha up or just draw a stash on her. You know what I mean? Sleepover style, sleepaway camp. Oh. Okay, now for a number of you, I'm here because I can't help falling in love with you. Okay, maybe she's watching movies. Who knows? Anyways, let's clear it around. Like, and then someone here. Okay, like they're literally getting, like they're getting like I'm hearing let's get together is a song. They start to like get groovy again. I'm hearing also with their ex. I'm hearing the Son of Wands looking at the Hangman. I'm hearing X on the block. I'm hearing Mark to the spot tonight. I don't know what that's about, but take it as you will. The Nine of Cups and Judgments, clear it. Could this again be a number? Well, I don't know. Anyways, it could be symbolic, metaphorical. But then it's like, then I'm hearing hyphy beat. I'm hearing hyphy beat's wife. I'm hearing also substance. It could be like not necessarily someone from the so-called like. It's not something competitive. It's more just like. It's like, okay, I'm sure you guys get this. Like somebody like having a certain really good conversation with someone. Can someone write an example of this? If you have had an experience like this, how many of you are resonating with this? Okay, feel free to just like write an example here of like kind of what you're feeling that this might be alluding to. But for example, or the vibe that this is relating to. And it's like you were having like a really good chill conversation. I'm hearing that as well. It was like for the first time, like her children weren't there. I'm hearing that as well. Like it was just us, and like we were in the back of the room, the back of the office. I'm here for a number view. And then like all of a sudden I'm hearing her sister walks in. I'm hearing that as well. And like sticks her big toe in the middle of the right part of the conversation. I don't know what that was about, you guys. But it's just like it was like suddenly like, hello everyone, how's it going? And like this person like shows up with like a fan and they're fanning everyone in the conversation. I'm hearing that this person's like, I'm sorry. I am like not sure why you're doing that. I'm hearing that as well. Like it's something kind of not hold on. Yeah, it's like you're cooling down our heat. I'm hearing that the Empress. Like why are you doing that? It's like it's kind of weird though, because you were just having, I'm hearing a million dollar a very conversation with like the love of your life with the Hangman and the Nine of Cups, and like and then the heater turns on the fan. Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Well, yeah, it was something like even an aspect. Well, I'm hearing religious. I'm hearing religion with the Eight of Swords. Like somebody comes in and like brings up this conversation, or maybe like represents like this person who represents that space. Like we're about to like move through that karmic cycle. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing so happy together, and then like this third person walks into the room and like washes off all the work that they were doing. I'm hearing everything they had written on the walls, like. I'm seeing two people having worked together, collaborated like overnight. They had like this whole system of a down moment. I'm hearing this. I don't know what that's about. Emperor here in reverse. Pentacles upright. Like it was like vulnerable. I'm hearing, can I touch you there? Yeah, if you can touch me there. I don't know what that's alluding to. Take it as you will. And then it's like you come back the next morning and like the whole whiteboard is like wiped down, clean, and it's like. I'm hearing, Carissa, did you do that? I don't know what that's about. 10 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing, I don't know what happened. I was just like mirroring you guys. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. No, someone got really, really irritated. They were like, it was maybe their friend or something. They like popped their elbow in the back of the trunk. I'm hearing that as well. What does that mean? Pop an elbow. What? Oh my. Hopefully they're okay. Like there's something that just kind of it's something like it's like even like this is the taste of the dish starts to change a little bit with the Joker and the Ace of Pentacles. Like I'm hearing also again though, Papa don't preach, da 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 da. It's like you're about to watch someone have a heart to heart. I'm hearing that as well. And then this could be from the vantage point of the third person. They like walk in the room and they're like, I hate to tell you. Also, oh my, hopefully not. I don't want to say it, but like there's some kind of weird news maybe that, or something that just, it was like the timing was not exciting. I'm hearing it in this way. Like it's a kind of feeling of maybe like there was something really cool happening and you thought it was like developing in a very exciting direction, and then maybe even like you watched a movie. It's like feeling like I love this movie, it's awesome, and then all of a sudden there's a scene in it that comes up and about, and it's just, it kind of makes you feel like, you know what, actually I don't know if I want to watch this movie again. I'm hearing that like specifically. Maybe you're like, oh, I want to watch this movie like a billion times, it's my favorite movie, and then it's like something that just, you know, those deal breaker scenes that just make you feel like I can't watch this movie again. I remember the Death Guardian or the Ace of Pentacles, but there was just something that was very, very stifling. Like, it was kind of stagnating, actually, energy. With the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles, like, this could be somebody even with their spirit guide. They're like, why would you, like maybe someone's having, like, the time of their life with someone here because I had the time of my life. And then all of a sudden it's like something weird takes place that makes, you know, everything kind of, feel also mismanaged. I'm even seeing that, like, maybe someone's like on a date with someone and they feel like, yeah, like, I'm totally like, I'm hearing, I'm coming up, like, they feel they're breaking ground here in some way. Maybe within this connection, it can be for a number of you, a story that they are experiencing, they're living out. I'm hearing that with the death card. Let's clear it and ground in the sacral chakra. Oh, did somebody, oh, I thought, okay. And for a number of you, let's clear it down in the sacral chakra and in the root chakra. Somebody, like, possibly they felt like someone threw something into the conversation. Like, I was winning the interview until this person walks in the room and, like, throws this curveball question at me and, like, made me look like I was a goofball. I'm hearing that. So, like, it made someone feel truly like, the time, it's like, why would they do that? I mean, you know, the Five Pentacles, like, maybe why now, but hold on, for a number of you, this is maybe like a vision. You're having like a really good time with someone, the date's going like really well, and then all of a sudden, like, you start having these visions for whatever reason, maybe of the space that kind of turns it inside out. Now, for a number of you, this might be a negotiation, and like the first part of the negotiation is like, I'm here rocking awesome, like amazing. You felt like yes, all green lights, and then once you this could be like a negotiation that's always in stages, carried out in stages. I don't know what that's linked to. Like first we're gonna talk about that, then we're gonna talk about that, and then blah blah blah. So when it came to the legal side of this, I don't know what that's about, but when it came down to that, it was like, okay. I don't think I can say no, and I also don't think I can say yes, so that means that I'm gonna have to just, I'm hearing relax for a bit. I'm hearing with the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles, like something kind of turned into like a ring around the rosy conversation as well a little bit with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and it was just something that was like the timing and placing of the question was horrific. I'm hearing that as someone felt it. It just made them feel like, why did you dictate the pace? I'm hearing as well, like maybe someone asked something in a way that made someone kind of think, I'm hearing, oh, think twice, like why would they ask that? I'm hearing as well, 1 second. This person was like, throw your things in the back of the car, like this person's getting in their car. I'm hearing tricycle, where can I put my things? I'm hearing that, let's clear it. I'm hearing you can try to make it fit. Maybe they're like transporting their stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I'm hearing I can try, but like I don't know if it's gonna fit. That could be metaphorical for a number of you. But the Ten of Cups in reverse. No. Someone put someone on the spot, and the question made this person. I'm hearing that song again. Oh, think twice. Like it made them kind of feel open-ended, like almost like, oh shoot, like I actually don't have an answer to that. Weird. I thought it was like the winner of the race. Okay, never mind. Like I don't know what that's about. Like they felt really passionate, maybe even appreciated in this space, but then something came through that almost reflectively, it's like kind of weird. I don't know what, but how many of you know what this is relating to? And feel free to give a clue. Hi there, thank you so much for tuning in. Da 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 da. I don't know what this music is, but it is sound for your ears and me. Or not, like maybe someone like kind of made fun even of like, it's like the date that's going great, and then it, like that person makes like one comment that makes you feel like you don't appreciate me actually. Okay, let's clear it. What's that about? Like, yeah, it was like the choice of like music or something. Like maybe they even made a joke. They were like, ha ha ha, you're into the this is like such a specific Blowfish and the Hootie band. What is that? Hootie and the Blowfish, something like that. I think that's a band. No, and it's like And then it's like that hurt their feelings or something like that. Like, oh, you don't think that I'm like macho? I'm hearing that as well. The emperor. I don't know what that's about, but this person speaks Italian. I'm hearing that. Yeah, they're driving behind the wheel. These two people are in the car. They're getting all heated because someone felt like their heater was also on too high. Like it's no. This person is super sensitive. They take everything into account. If you make like one little comment, like, oh, you don't think that my choice of music is good. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, well, you know what? You can find another time, another place to tell me why, because right now I'm not in the mood anymore to even like talk about it. Like maybe it was a debate. Let's clear it. No, I'm not really seeing it as a debate, but it was just kind of like a silent, like, I wish he would have appreciated, like, also what I got him. I'm hearing that. Remember you got someone a gift and you felt like, or somebody was like, well, maybe, like, you know, maybe I should just give it to someone else because they obviously didn't appreciate it. I mean, the Six of Cups and the Emperor and the Death Card and the Devil. And, like, for a number of you, someone was also late. They showed up late to the meeting. This might have been, for a number of you, like, the second time. They were like, I tried to call you. They were, like, trying to trace the phone, like, the call back. They are like, well, I didn't have like enough I'm hearing helium gas in the balloon. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. This is like, I'm hearing hallelujah. Like it's like I ran out of like whatever. Anyways, now let's cleave it and grab. Oh, Sammy, thank you for your donation. Let me scroll up. You said, when my person going to contact me again? I'm hearing Aquarius. Let's clear it. I'm hearing sidereal zodiac as well. I don't know what that's about. Okay, have you met this person? I'm hearing that like specifically. Okay, okay. Did you ever live with them? I'm hearing that as well. Moving in together. I don't know what that's about, but that's coming through. But okay. So you've only talked to them. Have you only talked to them? Have you ever physically met them? I'm hearing, look at the dice. They're raw. I don't know what that's alluding to. No. Yeah, okay, so we were saying Chanel Dupree says, what an interesting name. Dupree. Chanel. Okay. I'm gonna read it in that accent as well. Ruin the friendship. Even said she might sleep with my best guy. Oh my, wait, hold on, it's not romantic. Hold on. Ruined the friendship. Even said she might sleep with my best guy friend when I wanted to. Oh my, so. Wait, I think I need to catch up on the first comment you made. You said my best friend, she was in love with me. And, okay. And then she made me head over heels. Then she shut me out and got flirty. Every man is saying, oh my. Sounds, oh, interesting. Someone's like, they have a lot of, they have a lot of soulmates. I've heard that as well. They have a lot of like past life history. You look in their Akasha cards like full of spider webs. Judgment. Maybe that's like somebody actually went to a healer or a medium. They were like, what is she doing? Is she trying to do? Why is she behaving like that? Trying to justify like our get together? Like I don't understand. Like she wasn't interested in me. Did she not enjoy what we shared? Am I not good enough with the bull and the buzzword and the magician? You know I'm a Scorpio, right? Sounds like Scorpio. I'm gonna for I don't know. We're talking about Pisces here, okay, Charles? I'm hearing you're a little bit like a dick right now. And the pen's not even in your hand. Okay, calm down now. Okay, the conversation's not really about. I'm hearing like what you offered her, right? Okay. Death card in the pool with magician. There's therapists, like someone's therapist, or they're I'm hearing they're metalsmith. I don't know what that's. They're like, can you give me a tattoo, bro? I want it to say like I'm brave enough to face this one too. I don't know what I'm hearing, but without you, this one I don't know without you guys. They're like getting some kind of tattoo, like so they're but the tattoo artist is also maybe consoling them in some way. Let's clear it. 10 of Cups in the middle. Let's clear it. They're like, she's fantastic. She sounds fantastic. This is so weird. They're getting the tattoo because they're like, I'm hearing, I'm fine. Like I'm fine. Okay, to prove it. With a Fool here and the Death card, 10 of Cups. It could be metaphorical. Maybe they're talking with their spirit guide. Now, 10 of Cups and the Judgment. And then it's like, they're like, you know, it's that feeling of like you wanting to feel support from the sales rep in terms of like supporting this like really big purchase that you're making. Okay, it's like you're trying, you know, those moments when you're like spending a lot of money on something, you're like looking at the sales rep like, can you like coach me on how this is a good idea? Okay, yeah, thank you, yes. And the tattoo artist, I'm here like the whole time they're like explaining the story. They're kind of looking at this person like, I don't get why you want like I'm hearing look me in the eyes, but harder next time written on your fourth tricep. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what, you guys, but we are now working from behind tonight with the double nine of cups and judgment card as well in the back of our truck. We're riding on with the ten of cups in reverse, trying not to cry, cry, cry. Resist the temptation to cry, 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 cry. Okay, and resent the past that we made. I'm hearing that an official story now on our front chest. I mean, you guys, somebody got a tattoo. There was something like that. They felt like they made like something official. I'm officially over all of the wine we had together as well. Let's clear. Like, I'm sober now. I've woken up. Let's clear it and ground. Let's clear it and ground. Somebody's sad. They're very depressed. I'm hearing from not having actually had closure with somebody. Daughter cups in reverse. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm the fifth wheel now on our date. I don't even know like if she's flirting with like one or two or three or maybe four other frogs in the pond. And like, I'm not even a frog. I'm a fish. Forget it. I'm hearing that with the ace of I'm good enough for that. Okay, I'm too good for that. Yeah, the emperor here. Let's clear it around. This person the whole time they're doing the tattoo. They're like, you got like a really good woman. It seems like on your hands. Like, you're not supposed to tell me that. Because right now you're writing like wizard. I'm hearing witch for a number of you on the arm. I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know what. I'm hearing it has disaster written all over it. I'm hearing in paradise, judgment, and even like the tattoo artists. They're like, you're gonna talk to them tomorrow. Don't worry. I like feel it, bro. You're gonna be fine. Like, you don't need to be doing this. Hangman and I don't know what. Let's clear it. How many of you know what this is referring to? Some of you even go to a concert. You're like trying to rave your heart out. I'm hearing like the hangman that like literally just like all your emotion. You're like, leave me. Like maybe you're doing some kind of like even I'm hearing Celtic shaman's dance. I'm hearing that with the hangman and the like you're doing something tribal or ritualistic. You're like maybe doing a cleanse or something like that. You're on a retreat of some kind. You're like trying to like just get the energy out of your system. I'm hearing that with the ace of pentacles and the daughter of cups and the hanged man. Is that you, Bandit? Bandit. 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 Is that you, Bandit? Hey, Bandit, come. You want to say hi? Bandit? Oh, hello. Hi. What are you? Come, Bandit. Why are you barking? Come. You want to say hi to your friends or no? All right. Okay, bye, Bandit. Happy full moon in Pisces. Oh boy, good thing we got a notice a card was on the ground there. Okay. Okie dokie. It is the death card. Yeah, this is a so-called Pisces reading. We have the hangman here on the front of the desk, but on the floor we got the death card. Okay, who's operating this music? I'm hearing that as well. Like, okay, it's a singer, but like who's producing the track? I'm hearing that as well. Kind of feeling with the death card on the floor. So I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing money, money, money. I'm hearing that with it. Let's clear it and ground, clear it and ground. Do 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 do. Visa, you like the pink? It's so funny. You're the second person actually to point this out. Bandito. Hello, Chanel. Hello, Chanel. Oh, bye. A lot. Chanel says, what do you see generally and energetically? In regards to, you have the death card here. There's something that has so much history to it. I'm hearing five times the number of lives that you that you started with. Wow. So hold on. It's like for a number of you, first of all, there's a lot of karma. We gotta say that as well with the death card here in reverse. I'm hearing it was in relation to the car ride. For a number of you, you were in someone's car. I'm hearing, yeah, I was trying to like role play, but I guess you didn't understand. Okay, the hangman here, like somebody's bitter. They're like, you didn't understand. I'm hearing that again. For cups and reverse, daughter of pentacles of right. I was like willing to stand in front of like the flight attendant and tell you that you had your hand on the doorknob like that. What? Hold on. Magician. I'm hearing that specifically. Yeah. Why? So somebody's frustrated. Why is he frustrated, Rose? What's going on with the bush, with the devil and the magician? Let's clear it. For a number of you, there is so much. There is so much. Like, hold on. This person got irritated. They were like, I was about to also, I'm hearing eat her alive. What? Okay. Like, they felt like, again, they were going to have, like, a great time with this person. Maybe they were going to go on, like, another date. And then something, like, I'm hearing cutthroat competition. I'm hearing, it's called cutthroat competition. I'm hearing that with the devil, the fool in reverse. I'm hearing training the eyes to see. Yeah. Katie, thank you for tuning in and for your dear donation. 11, thank you. Somebody saw like an animal though as well, like on the road while they were driving over, and they saw that as like symbolic. They were like, I'm driving over to her house, and like, I just saw this like, also this, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing beaver for a number of you, but for another number I'm hearing bro, like this is somebody who maybe even like, on the drive over, they were like witnessing something weird going on the side of the road, and they just saw it as like kind of weird. I don't know what I'm seeing. For number someone driving also in circles. They got really lost. I'm hearing that, like really lost, and it was just I don't know. They're like, okay, it's kind of bizarre. Everything is turning purple haze. I'm hearing purple hazy in the air with the Ace of Swords at right, Fool in reverse. This is maybe somebody who actually was It's either something they observed or news even, possibly. But, my goodness, like, it comes down... for a number of you to... Yo, it is the... One second. Someone didn't know what to say anymore. It's like they kind of went quiet. They were like, I don't know what to say to that. Like maybe someone was actually like in a relationship with someone, or they like either saw them. One second. I'm hearing sold. Like, okay, one second with the Fool in reverse. Devil upright. They were willing to like give their all for this space. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, truly like willing to absolutely I'm hearing Ceylon, what's that song by, is it AWOL Nation or something like that? And they got like they felt like they got pushed to the side a little bit. They were like, she's just a devil's angel. I'm hearing an advocate here with the devil. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing actually. It's like that scene in the freaking movie where like two people are obviously in love. One person sees one of the people like in public. They're about to like go and confess something to them. Then they see that person also like riding off with someone else in a car. And they're like, that's it. She's like just theory and not practice. I'm hearing that like maybe they feel like, oh, it's not serious. Like she also led me on. I'm hearing about the Fool in reverse. Let's clear the ground. Like they're like that moment when you know like, but it's not as it seems. It's like that person is like they're in their car because like they had to go somewhere because of whatever. Like maybe for a number of you, like this person was like, hey, sorry, I can't like show up. Like I'm busy, like kind of thing. And then they ended up seeing them later around town with like someone else, and actually it wasn't just like this person saw it. When they saw it, they interpreted it as like, oh, they're just hanging out. They just with someone else. They didn't prefer to hang out with me. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like that was not actually the case. Maybe they had to like drive that person around, something like that. But anyway, someone like jumped to a conclusion and they were like, that's it. I'm hearing just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. With the Fool in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So who is that? I'm hearing JV Parkinson with the devil. Okay. Could be a specific message. Athena, Juliet, sending lots of love and light. Thank you so much for connecting. Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. Did you enjoy the full moon? Cool. Aw, so sweet. Thank you. It's always such a pleasure to find you in the chat and feel you here with us and connect with us here. Thank you guys for tuning in to you ultimately. And yeah, with the devil, it's like, then they suddenly went to like this level of like, I'm only a proctored examination. And you're just trying to take me home, and you're just trying to, and you're just trying to, they start like making music out of I don't know, maybe this person is actually like, hold on, they're producing something, let's clear it. Okay, so someone is, first of all, for a number of you, it's a misunderstanding, possibly, or there's something of like a weird timeline crossing over of energy, like right again, when I'm seeing that scene in the movie where they're about to like invest something to this person and be like, I wanted to come and tell you that like I'm actually in love with you and like all this stuff, and then they freaking see them like wearing someone else's sweater and like it's sweater weather and like they're like, what? Like you're actually with I'm hearing Hugo Boss now. I'm hearing Hugo. I'm hearing Hubert. I'm hearing Hubert Camilla. I'm hearing very strong. I'm hearing Grande, El Grande. I don't know what else I do. It's like now I see you like on Big Brother's lap. I don't know what I'm hearing. They see somebody like in public somewhere. Anyways. They're like, no problem. I'm just gonna be like your callback number. Okay, I got you. So take care, Care Bear of mine. Wheel of Fortune reverse. They like kind of like it's like I'm seeing that scene in Toy Story where they're getting rid of all the toys. They're like, oh, goodbye to you, Emperor who I never knew. I'm hearing that as well. Someone's ego took a serious hike. Maybe even a pilgrimage. At the end of the day, they're like, I want to just cleanse myself of everything we ever shared together. I'm hearing that all's well, oh my. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing airborne with the Fool in reverse. This person got on an airplane, positive review. They're like, I also want to test to see, like, if I contract anything. Oh gosh, Hangman here with the Son of Wands, the Judgment card. They're like, I want to make sure, like, freaking Devil mirroring the Hangman mirroring the Son of Wands, and the Judgment card leading out of the Devil. I want to know. I want to be tested. I'm hearing that as well. The Magician and the Devil, like, they start getting all, like, hyped up about, like, who this person is, and like all they start they were on another, they were gonna have like let's clear it, a foursome. What in the world? I don't know what that could be a metaphor. 1 second. 4 is related to all the elements, grounding. They're like, you were like gonna be like the sum of all my parts, and like I was gonna like, you know, make it so that like we would be picture perfect, and like I was gonna set up the camera in such a way where we would take a picture together and like we would post it. Wow, romantic. And then I saw you riding with your brother, Father Wands in reverse, like daughter swords, and then like I didn't want to have to deal with that next summer. I don't know what that's what these bundles. Like something was maybe even a little bit like, she told me she didn't have a boyfriend. I'm hearing that as well. The Mother of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, but it was like it wasn't her boyfriend, it was her brother. I'm hearing that's what made the friend. I don't know. You know, you never know. Like, but if you're dealing with someone who has a lot of Scorpio in the chart, they get very, very. I mean, do not test their wheels, and like if they're really round when it comes to. Let's clear it. The women who are in love with their wardrobe. What? Okay, so listen, somebody gave someone, I'm hearing low-handis, I don't know what that, let's clear it. Like don't test them. I'm hearing like, as it might be felt, like they just have a really strong ego. I'm hearing identity crisis when it comes to, possibly. Yes, Strength in reverse, Father of Pentacles are bright. Like you didn't appreciate like the flowers I also brought for you. I'm hearing that with the Father of Pentacles. Whoa, I'm seeing them like waving a flag right there. They're like, this is the pride of my country, and like you literally chose to like zipper your suitcase like up like right as I was like serving you like the most important dish of our culture. I'm hearing as well. Whoa. Someone's heart is like kind of I'm hearing branding its own message as well right there. 1 second. They took that really to heart. Like this person maybe like made something so unique, like they cooked something for someone. They're like, you didn't even do the dishes after. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my. You didn't even like You didn't even like disturb me like to come back in the room and say thank you for everything. Like you just kind of like you just left. I'm hearing you just left me standing there. I'm hearing that as well. You left me hanging there with a hermit in reverse. I'm hearing hurry up. The goblin's hands are trembling. I don't know what you guys look at this with a high priestess. I'm just seeing like the high priestess hand, which is blocked by the Son of Pentacles card, who's then trumped by the Hermit. So all I really saw was the paw of the high priest. Like someone didn't even see like this person entirely. Maybe they just saw them out of the corner of their eye, like half of them in a room. Even they're like, that's them, that's her. Okay, that's it. They kind of assumed maybe it was like she doesn't feel it for me anymore. 3 of Cups, she's not hot and bothered by me anymore. Mother of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, she didn't like the tank and the goldfish in it that I grew old with for her. What? So somebody maybe, okay, how many of you like actually maybe even proposed to someone? This is something like casual but not. I'm hearing with the 2 of Cups and the Hierophant, like there was some kind of very, very important, as someone calls it, like very, very sacred like experience maybe someone had with someone, and then like right after it was like you just but it will be different again. I'm hearing for a number of you, like there's something that it's an event that takes place, like I was just about to maybe propose or like marry them, and then the dishwasher like is not working anymore. I don't know what that's about. Could be again metaphorical. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at those like plates like with food on them. Like suddenly like something I'm hearing was on the hit list as well. I don't know that. Something with someone's job maybe. I don't know what. It's like I can't. I'm here. I can't be I can't be good for you right now. I'm hearing that as well. The 10 of this person's like, what? What are you talking about? Like we literally were just like toughing it out yesterday. I'm hearing that with the 10. I don't know what that's about. No. Now, for a number of you, oh my. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I'm hearing all night long, like someone was not really ready for that kind of reaction. I'm hearing as well, like someone had a reaction to something maybe even that, and it could be to stress, like you know everybody maybe you know they sort of work with certain experiences like or events like in certain ways, and but what I'm getting is that there is like a huge misunderstanding here, possibly for a number of you. I don't want to say huge like that it would be the entirety of it, you know there's always divine timing it plays well. 2 of Cups at the base of the Hierophant reverse, but it's like the kind of thing where like I had the ring in my pocket and then like I saw you like rip off your band-aid for some other guy. Like I'm hearing that as well. Like you would rather be, I'm hearing in Seychelles with your monkey toys. What's that about? What? I don't understand. Okay, I'm hearing maybe they even left them a voicemail and like they're kind of acting spiteful in the voicemail or the text or something like that, or the email in here as well. Sorry, on vacation now, I cannot respond to a text message, so email me. Okay, so hi, it's me, hey. Yeah, I'm only human, hello. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, so someone like, but I keep hearing like broke, which hopefully not, but like there's something that just, it was the balance of 2 odd parts. I'm hearing also bits of information. Aha. So for a number of you, there was something that maybe even someone like heard from like 2 different sources, or like they looked at 2 different things and like they tried to add it up and it didn't add up and they started to get paranoid. It could be gossip, like maybe someone's dating someone, then all of a sudden like 2 friends come through and they're like, you know, like the forwarded message is like actually from I'm hearing a Tory Burch advocate. Let's clear that. What? I'm even seeing like spam calls, like something didn't add up for a number of you. Like, yeah, wait, so why would she give me that number? I'm hearing that as well. Like, if she's not going to be talking on it, someone like didn't check the voicemail. I don't know what, you guys. Sounds like some Mercury retrograde like misunderstanding as well here. Crazy Horrors, Kincaid, thank you for your donation. Thank you for connecting. $4.99. Thank you so much for tuning in. Doon. Now let's clear it. Let's clear it. Let's clear it for everyone else in the room as well, because they're gonna be smelling all of the shit that's brought up here. For a number of you, it's like I am seeing maybe something, or there was something with social media. Someone's like maybe looking at someone's I'm hearing headdress commentary. I'm hearing the Hierophant like on their social media, and they're like, oh, so they're that kind of person. So they want to have like that kind of interaction. Maybe even somebody saw someone with like two girls on either side, and they're like, okay, I guess that's the type of movie that you want to like script out. I guess that's like your story. I'm hearing that. I'm no judgment. I don't know what that's like for everyone, but wow, it says I reached my stand goal today. All right. While I'm sitting, that's how we do it. You know. Okay, no, but I had a lot of standing hours today. Okay. So yeah, for a number of you, this was something where it was just like, maybe even at someone's work, let's clear it. Like, this is the type of thing, maybe even where they see someone post a picture of themselves at work, and like, they post a picture with their coworkers, but then it's like, hold on, it's something conflicting, or like they do not post a picture of you with them, or something like that, and that leaves them with a lot of questions. Or like, you literally took me through. I'm hearing a loophole. Are you kidding? I'm hearing, what's your real address and your real name? Seven of Swords, like, why don't you want people to know that, like, I am, like, Mr. Photographer here as well. Over here. Like, they got really, really, really turned off by that. With the Star in reverse and the Father of Pentacles upright. Like, you also printed my name wrong, like, on the paper like that. Seven of Swords and the Star, like, don't you know the envelope is made for just the two of us? I'm hearing that as well. Like, so what's that about? Like, yeah, they didn't like that someone also referred to them in, like, a very professional way when they had already, like, hit that really private part of the connection. Like, they are way more intimate than maybe, like, so there was maybe a shift in behavior, but again, there is a misunderstanding possibly. There's something that went missing. Maybe someone's message didn't actually get delivered sort of thing. Possibly. Now, I'm hearing stuck on you. Got me feeling like a da-na-na-na, and I just can't lose. This person is like frequenting a bar like every 2 to 3 hours. They're like, hey, so I hate to bring it up again, but like, do you think that she's like with another man? I'm hearing that as well. Like, just tell me, like, you think she really broke her toe? I'm hearing that as well. Like, what does muzzle tough mean? I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. Like, what is up with all of that and the breastplate thing? Like, you know, in that last picture, like, she was showing that picture off in her stories. Like, I'm seeing somebody posted a picture on their story with their kind of chest hanging out. Let's clear it. Plain, beautiful. It could be metaphorical. Like, she seemed really, like, confident and proud in that picture. Like, what's up with that? She was almost showing off her private part as well. Let's clear it. In the last slingshot discussion, the Mother of Cups. These could be people even in a professional setting. And, like, someone's kind of thinking, like, why are you, like, icing around the rink? Like, it seems like maybe you're trying to give another company. I'm hearing a header. Like, okay, let's clear it. They're like, why are you... it's like somebody who's posting something in a public way. Someone else reads that, or they interpret that as, like, kind of like, I'm hearing minty fresh, but not wintergreen. It seems like you're not really talking to me. Like, what a mess. Okay, like maybe it's like, for example, someone's posting a picture on Instagram. The caption is, like, kind of questionable. It's like, it sounds like they're trying to talk to, like, 25 different people. Like, how do I know if they're, like, talking to me and, like, that I'm the doctor that they want for this type of examination? I'm hearing that as well, with the Lovers in reverse. Like, give me some direction here with the Star in reverse, the Lovers here in reverse. Sometimes are bright, like, you have too many marbles in your pocket. Like, which one's really rolling around as well? Like, they think that, like, maybe someone's not being honest with anyone but one person. They think they're married. That's what they think. With a Hierophant, married some sort, they're like, they come to that conclusion. They're like, they're married. But maybe for a number of you, it's kind of weird because they were going to propose to them. I'm hearing that as well, like, truly. It's like, no, you guys, this person was in love with you. I'm hearing that, or vice versa, or in the environment. This is something that someone was sold on it. It can be, you know, in however way. Now, let's clear it. I'm hearing Meave. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing someone, like, routinely, they go to, like, a restaurant, they meet up with someone there, it's like a chef there. They're like, why is your shirt, like, all around your neck like that? Are you okay? This person's so heated. They're like, I'm hurting deep inside. I'm hearing that song by, oh my goodness, Enrique Iglesias. I haven't heard that song in, like, freaking, oh my goodness, I had it on a CD. That should tell you. Okay, Six of Wands over right. Mother of Pentacles. And a dun, but you can't take my life on. Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, yeah. they were listening to some kind of music. I'm hearing Station X. They're in a really hot room with a fan on. They're listening to something on the radio. They got like a wife beater top on, shirt. It's like they're painting walls as well. Something very creative. It's like hot. They're hot. It's like I'm hearing a Sicilian summer. I'm hearing that's with the Seven of Pentacles. Let's clear it. Ooh, they're listening to Taylor Swift song as well. I'm hearing last summer something. I'm hearing that song as well, Trouble. I think that's by I'm hearing also Whitney Houston. I'm hearing that, but they're listening to a lot of songs here that are sort of waiting for them to take action. Even like the singers in the song were like kind of like indirectly like, hey, why don't you go like pop your head in the room, see like imagine like Whitney Houston, like a song you're listening to, right? You're like thinking of someone, you're like, it's like the tattoo artist thing again. It's like you expect them, sales rep, right, to empathize with you in some kind of way and be like, yeah, rock on, like, so glad that you're buying this Rolls Royce because, like, you feel like, I'm hearing the rotunda wasn't round enough for you both together. I don't know what that's about. It's like, yeah, instead of, like, no, buying the ring, I'm going to go and buy myself a really expensive car. I'm hearing that the father's was right, mother comes in right. Okay, let's clear it. And it's like, no, but they don't, actually. And the songs actually don't. Oh, I was like, maybe like they don't console you. I'm hearing that as well. Like every song you're listening to somehow reminds you also of like the action that you didn't take with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Son of Wands upright, and it can be vice versa, Mother of Cups upright, Heart, and like it's like everything points you in this direction of looking at it from the other angle. It's like I wanted consolation that my hunch was right, and it's like it's not about the hunch. Like it's like the song, for example, starts kind of saying, you know, never assume. Okay, that like, you know, like also where people are acting from, you know, it's like you can read someone's reaction as like, wow, they think that they're like, I'm hearing ridiculously good looking, but like, you know, that's not always the case. Somebody can actually feel very self-conscious and feel that they're not good enough, and you know, but it can come off in a certain way. So, you know, I don't know what that's about for a number of you. Okay, let's clear it. Yeah, someone felt really hurt by this behavior. They were like, you think I'm like not good enough to be like also the speaker of the night with you, Hierophant. Oh my god, this person. Fan it out. Now fan it out. I don't blame you for painting those walls there. Father wants. Oh my. They went from Emperor with the Son of Wands and the Father of Wands. Are you fanning it out yet? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. I said fan it out. Okay, Father. Let's clear it for a number of you. Okay. There was to be so much of a connection here. I'm hearing like it was almost, it's ironic kind of. It's ironic, and that might actually partly be what instigated. I'm hearing the story to move in this direction. 2 people in the room right there. Wow, 64 likes, $46 donated, 62 and 26 subseconds. Whoa. For a number of you, it was the type of thing where this person was like this close to also, I'm hearing inside out, you da 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 ba ba ba. They literally were gonna like, I don't know, they had some sort of intensity. I'm hearing like uprising. I'm hearing here with the Father of Wands and the Son of Wands. They're like, I am like hold on. What is the name of that, of the culture? It's not Irish, it's Welsh. I'm hearing Welsh here right now with the Father of Wands. It's like, I am like so well fed. I'm hearing that as well. The Father wants, Son wants. It really, really like, damn. I'm hearing side piece with the Son of Wands and the Father of Wands and the Emperor. They literally turned like every date down. I'm hearing as well with I'm hearing the caddy crew. I don't know what that's about. Like this is somebody who's like, they ride with cars with people or something. It's like their favorite activity. They let everything go like on their schedule as well, so that they can like meet up with someone. There's a focus on the number 6 here with 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Nose is like buzzing right there. 6 of Pentacles, we're in the 7 of Swords and this 8 of Swords. They were like gonna like, listen, they were looking at themselves a little differently in the mirror. Okay, after whatever this encounter was. Now that was partly maybe. Why? Okay, they felt like any little move, any little sharp, slightly edge of any sort of part, even of the discussion, could like throw them off because they felt like they put so much into that possibility. They felt like maybe it was like, imagine this, right? You put like kind of all your eggs in one basket, and then it's like, if you feel the basket's shaking just a little bit, then it's like, okay, you would feel that much more than if you were to put like one also egg in the basket versus all eggs. Let's clear it. No, they put all of the eggs in the basket. They could just be that kind of person that really invests in certain connections, like to a level and degree that is maybe some can call immature. Like maybe certain people looked at this connection, they were like, why did you fall in love? Like that's really how they can look at it. They're like, you met them like twice. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. You met them like with tummy troubles as well. Like you didn't I'm hearing for a number of you didn't have enough food. I'm hearing somebody was like hungry, I don't know, or something like that with the Father of Wands. There was something maybe like, I don't know, out of balance. Like someone's just like, they don't get it. They're like, I don't understand like also how you could fall in love so fast with the Father of Wands. But they did. Someone fell, and it could be both ways, the Six of Pentacles, and it does seem quite reflective here. But for a number of you, it was in a hurry. Yes, I'm hearing that as well. And then when it slowed down, even slightly, let's say it in this way. Everything's relative, right? You can feel the speed of others by way of, let's say, the speed that you're also moving at. So, like, let's say you're moving really quickly into a certain situation, then someone kind of slows down a little bit. You'll feel that much more, rather than, let's say, if you were moving much more slowly than, let's say, they were moving. Then feel that they're actually moving more quickly than you. So it's like, it's all relative. Like, relative to, and that could be perspective, they may not have actually communicated that. Like, they may not have communicated that they're really as they feel it moving quickly into this direction. Let's clear it and ground. Let's clear it again and ground. With the Father of Wands, I'm hearing rule of thumb, I'm not into spices. I'm hearing that as well with the Devil. Oh my. Okay, they turn the freaking beat around. They're like, I don't beat around the bush as well, and I don't hit buzzers that I don't mean to hit. Everything's intentional with the Devil and the Father of Wands. I also don't look for dust under the rug unless I'm ready to deal with the rabbit and why it chose to leave its droppings there. I'm hearing that as well. Alright, I'm sorry that we like shook it out too soon. I don't know what that's about, the Devil and the Father Wands and Six of Pentacles, but it's like something also kind of got a little competitive maybe with the Devil and the Father Wands. Like, why did you make me feel like you were also like cheating on me? Let's clear that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like, someone's playing maybe hard to get. Not for everyone though. Like for another number of you, this is somebody who maybe they were either traveling. They're also by nature they're very I'm hearing they're in transit. That's like the vibe. Like you can never, as someone might feel it, they're like, it's hard to like track them down sort of thing with the Magician. Very hard to read maybe for a number of you with the Magician, like near the high priestess, but then it's like on one hand there's like this really obvious side of their demeanor as well that makes it seem like dependable, but then it's like there are these actions that are taken on with the Magician and the high priestess that are kind of like, well, I don't know why they would solve the equation like that. Like they don't understand the logic or the mathematics behind the movement here a little bit with the Magician and the Mother of Pentacles, which is interesting because the Mother of Pentacles is very strong earth energy. We can say logical, strategic, rudimentary sort of ethic here as well that we see with the Mother of Pentacles, and then it's like the Magician. It's like to say it in the way of even kind of like conservative or conventional can be seen with the Mother of Pentacles, like dependable, always depends on how the energy is channeled, be different for everyone possibly, but it's like on one hand I can see how they're very like, also for a number of them are religious. I'm hearing they follow some sort of routine, but then it's like with the Magician I see them like showing up in the middle, saw them in the middle of the street, they're like, their shirt is like unbuttoned. They have like a franchise, I'm hearing written all over their back. Well, let's clear it back. I'm hearing snakeskin. What's that about? They're like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that they're really just having a heated interaction. Somebody also saw someone with someone else and they interpreted the passion. Maybe they interpreted the interaction with passion. They're talking to their friend about this. They're like, hear me out. She's like a should be, but it would never be, right? I'm hearing, I don't know what that's going to. What's that about? Like they're not gonna listen or something? I'm hearing that song by Lady Gaga. Girls, 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 da na 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 na. What's that song? Yeah, no, it's like you cannot also, maybe for a number of you, predict the moves of this person, and something threw someone off. For another number of you, there was an interaction here that was incredibly confusing. You did not expect to see someone in a certain kind of context, and that just threw you off. You're like, so why would they hit the wishbone letter like that? I'm hearing that as well. It could be a message for a number of you. Okay. How are you guys doing? We're in the full moon in Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. Marcella, did you tune in a little while back? Oh, let me just scroll right up there. I'm hearing roping her in now. These people are like working together. They're like, there's some overlap where there's so much energy. Like, this is, for some of you, maybe it's, we said this earlier as well in another reading, like, it's awkward possibly a little bit because you do have maybe a professional connection with this person, but then you also have like a private one. So then it's like, if anything goes down in like your private connection with them, then like in your public connection with them, you're gonna have problems as well. I don't know what that's about. And it could be you with you as well, or you with some kind of project, or you with some, let's clear it around, some kind of story or idea you have. Yeah. It's like, I'm so in love with this idea, but then it's like when I talk to so-and-so, they start like writing my whole marriage proposal out in a different way. Let's clear, like they kind of get like in my vibe about it. Okay. Marcella. Alrighty, thank you for connecting. So yeah, but for another number of you, I'm hearing beavers are in town with the Ace of Cups and the Magician and the Fire Wands. Let's clear it. Oh, they were busy, and somebody else wanted to meet up with them, and like, whew, they said no. That pissed this person off. They got really offended. They were like, you don't think I'm worth it? I'm hearing that as well. What do you mean you're going on a work trip? I mean, let's go with the Devil and the Star in reverse. No, I can dance alone, no problems. First, like, I'll be back. Like, yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'm hearing that with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. Whoa. So hold on. They didn't know if they were being serious. At this point, they were just reacting. You know that feeling when, like, you are hurt by what someone says, okay? Maybe you invite them. You really had your hopes up. You're like, I want to, like, get to know you. I'm hearing that as well. With the Magician upright, and then there's one card in reverse, and then it's like this person responds with like oh no, I'm sorry, I'm really busy, and that like really hurts you, like it hits you, like not like a Cupid bow and arrow, but like the pulling out of it and kind of like, oh sorry, I don't mean to hate you with that, like that kind of feeling. Let's clear it in ground, like trying to be really, this was a comment that was felt disrespectful even. It's like, why did you treat me like really well 1 minute, and then the next minute you like hit it up like it was a track that you didn't want to keep on the record. Oh, right. So let's clear it. For me, this is someone's behavior that changed actually in front of like maybe another group or audience. Maybe like when they're around their friends, like suddenly like I'm feeling tingling on the left side of the face, like they couldn't like talk about it, whatever. But prior to that, maybe this is even like a collab or something of that nature, and like they were reviewing their work and like they're like, I love it. They were saying that like behind stage. And then, like, when they're the judge, yes, this came through in the Gemini read. It's been coming through for a few months now. Actually, for more or less a year, a little over a year. So, it's a Gemini reading that I did in Japan about someone on stage auditioning for something, and, like, a judge, and, like, the judge and the person who was auditioning, they kind of knew they had a connection, and then something, like, rolled down the hill. I think it was Humpty Dumpty, and, like, no one could heat the room back up again. I have for that. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's clearing ground. Yeah, no, but, like, even, like, the judge, like, kind of pretend, like, they're acting like they don't know them. Okay, this other person was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, don't act like you don't know me. I'm hearing that. Okay, now for a number with the Hierophant and the Devil, there is this feeling, though, where it's, like, it's that reaction we're saying, right? At first, you're really hurt, okay? Like, when this person says, like, no, I don't want to work with you anymore. I'm hearing that as well. Or, like, no, I'm not able to, like, make it. It hits you, like, it's like a sinking feeling. I mean, it's like, it's a rock that sinks. Okay, it's like, I hope you'll know how to swim. And it's like, you throw it in the water. Like, I hope it's buoyant. Like, I hope I blew it up enough. And no, it started thinking, like, I don't know what that's going to. Let's clear it. You were hopeful for something. Maybe you had your hopes about something. You really were, like, feeling very much encouraged about whatever this is as well. And then it's like that feeling where, like, right then, okay, like, whatever their reaction is, it was kind of like I'm hearing it hit you sideways, like maybe you weren't expecting it. And then it's that feeling where the other individual like asks you, like, I'm so sorry. Maybe they kind of you're like caught in the feeling, the emotion in that moment where you're like, whoa, they just said no, like kind of feeling. And then they like react and they're like, oh, like you're not like, I hope you're not mad or anything. And you immediately like kind of react. You're like, no, I'm not. Like but you are. And let's say that I'm hearing, maybe on Tuesday, I'm hearing to each other when we see each other again. I don't know what that's only with a Hierophant. Like, there's something that it was with a heavy heart that maybe we had to look back in time. Interesting with a Hierophant. Let's clear it. This could have been a trigger point actually for someone where it could have been an abandonment complex here with the Devil and the Hierophant. And the first part of the story is saying, hey, yeah, I did wish that maybe we could like work together on that. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, that's tough because there was like a lot that maybe someone cherished, and it's like when you say, oh, it doesn't bother me that we're not going to be able to do this, it's almost like discounting like what there was actually together, possibly. And I don't know what everyone's situation is, right? But like, it's like that maybe for a number of you was a lesson here, potentially, where it's like, I played it off like I didn't really care, and I did. I'm hearing that for a number of you, the Judgment card. This is not for everyone, but for a number of you, you'll know what this is referring to. How many of you know what this is referring to? How many also know what you're referring to? Maybe it was like, look, I didn't want to come off like that. Yeah, I don't know. This was a reaction for a number of you. They reacted to something, and it was not the way they felt. So maybe, when you're like upset or like kind of pissed off or kind of freaked out, I'm hearing as well, like someone had a tremendous fear of like, they weren't logically, rationally thinking like, when this person asked like, is it okay? Like, I'm sorry, like you're not taking it a bad way, are you? And it's like, the reaction was like, no way, I'm like fine. I'm hearing that like strongly. And they turned around and they were just like, they went in this opposite direction of like trying to like let go of this whole thing. And it's like, that's such a shame, because when they let go of that, then it's like they're discounting everything. I'm hearing that like specifically, like entirely, like, which kind of makes also the reaction like incongruent with their response. Like, you told me you didn't care, like, if we'd meet on Monday instead of Tuesday. You kind of came off like you appreciated also, like, the work I was doing, and now it's kind of like, okay, so you no longer have my number because I had to be thinking about my, I'm hearing my laundry list a little bit as well with the Devil and the Hierophant. Oh my. I'm hearing I was healing from my past. I'm hearing as well the Hierophant and the Star. It has to do with their crown chakra, actually. Possibly even the chakra system or their past life memory. I'm hearing, yeah, somebody has this fear of abandonment. They're like, they will consider anything as like a clue to being abandoned. Like, it's something possibly like that, where they're like, oh, they stuck the letter, not an envelope, but like on the outside of it. Okay, they don't want to be with me. I'm hearing that like specifically. Let's clear it. It's like, no, they did that so you would read it sooner. I'm hearing that as well with the Star and the Ace of Cups. Like, they didn't want to wait for you to like open up the letter. Oh my gosh. You see how it could be like seen in a number of ways? Like, it's very interesting. Maybe this is like their therapist, or somebody's talking to someone, they're like, why did you leave them? It could be the tattoo artist kind of sort of feeling. It's like, why did you, it's like even like the sales drop is like, why are you buying this like Rolls Royce, man? Even though ironically the feeling is pressure down the left side of the neck. Even, okay, though the sales rep could make like how much off of that purchase, they're just like, no way, man, it's not worth it. Like, don't be doing this. Like, maybe the person was explaining something. They're like, anyways, yeah. So it's something that kind of just threw them off. I'm hearing that. And the reaction was to retreat from that space because it just reminded them of something that was traumatic. So it's like, even the thought I'm hearing of having to bury the hold on a second. I'm hearing halwase with a Hierophant. I think that means hallucination. I'm hearing that with the Hierophant. Yeah, I think that means hallucination in Arabic. One second. I'm hearing hairpin analysis. I'm hearing that the Hierophant and the Star. Yeah. Someone read into everything. And no judgment, right? We don't know what people experience and how they process experiences. And that's another really important thing here, I think, is like, that we don't always know, like, what is going on in someone's head. We don't, right? I mean, really, we can manage our own thoughts, maybe even to a certain degree. Sometimes we don't even know what really we are reacting to. Okay, sometimes we're reacting, we don't realize we're reacting as well with the devil, possibly with the Hierophant, and it's like maybe this is what someone's telling someone, but hold on. No, they like really care about someone here as well, and they felt like they were gonna lose that, whatever it was, and they had invested a lot in that space, so it felt risky. So when they felt, it's very like, again, interesting because it went from one extreme to the next. It's like I put all my eggs in this basket. I trusted it completely in a certain way. And then I felt like it turned inside out, so I had to completely retreat. It's like I'm hearing Scorpio sting. I'm hearing that here with the devil and the Hierophant. Like it's like, think about even like what is it? Someone commented this earlier actually. It's like before they it's like something that was like a defense mechanism. Like they sting. They maybe even like sting themselves, right? The devil here with the Hierophant and the Judgment card. It's like, just not to experience the feeling of also being left. Like the fear of being left was so strong. Keyword fear of being left was so strong that they actually they tipped the boat over on purpose. I'm hearing that like specifically Judgment, like for the fear of bringing. I'm hearing someone on board who might tip it over. I'm hearing but not even all the way. Wow. So, this is a reaction for a number of you. And maybe they're aware of it. Maybe this person or two people could be aware of it. They could have the same sort of reactive tendencies, but they do not realize possibly that it is a reaction I'm hearing as well in the moment that it's taking place. So it's like they just kind of realize it. I'm hearing, but through the lens of another time and place. Okay, so they might, listen, there could be that kind of thing where you go through life experiences, like I never understood why that person like behaved like that. And then you have another series of experiences, like maybe even relationships, and you kind of like that relationship allows you to see that last relationship through another lens. It's like, whoa, almost like deja vu. Like now I see what they were kind of trying to say, or their perspective, or like their feeling kind of thing. And yeah, sometimes it takes that to have another experience that will show you the other side of the coin. You can't always like figure it out as well. Maybe for a number of you, like it was just getting also really hard to understand, like maybe the movement that someone was making in a certain way, and then it gets to the point where like you have that epiphany moment. But for a number of you, it may be something so simple as like it's like an aha moment. I saw these two people, maybe even ironically enough, it was like in the moment when you're like about to get something like tattooed on that was like goodbye to like Tessa and her crew. I don't know what that's about. Like, and then it's like, and then they're talking to them and they're like, yeah, actually, like, I see what you're saying. And then it's like the dawning of the moment and every other moment as well. Like all the tickets line up now with the Hierophant and the devil. Oh, that's why they went there. Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh my gosh. And then they like rush through their mind with this whole romantic ideal that they had to begin with. Actually started off on the foot with the Hierophant, the devil, the star, and the Son of Swords. And that's when they run back down the aisle. Leading into, I'm hearing the women's restroom first though. I don't know what that's really interesting. So that could be metaphorical, but no, this is like a Willy Wonka stop that's made on the boat of wonder with the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing wondering about. I'm hearing the connection for it's clear. I'm seeing Willy Wonka was like, I don't want to go home. I'm hearing that. So they set off on this like journey, supposedly, but it is like going in circles. I'm hearing the Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song by Post Malone. Circles. Let's clear it. Like, it's like they know they're going in circles though. That's the weird thing. I don't know what that's about. No judgment, not weird and like a weird. What's weird? What's that? But like in a way of like, I don't want to go, but like, you are like checking to see if they're gonna ask you and if you want to go out of the corner of your eye, and like your parent who's like, you want to come with us, come on, we're all gonna go to Susie's place. I'm hearing that specifically. Could be someone with their spirit guides as well. Absolutely big time with the Four of Pentacles. Like, and then it's like, no, I don't want to go. And this came through in the Sag reading with the Scorpio on the cruise ship with the Tamagotchi. I'm hearing phone as well. That dialed the wrong number one time and like, okay, whatever, they went missing after that. I don't know what that was about. Let's clear it. Like, somebody got like hurt by someone's reaction behavior to something. Now, anyways, Pisces or whoever else is tuning in here, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, it's like then they're kind of like bitter, yes, but then they're not distracted from the opportunity. They're actually very much monitoring it to see if it's like this kind of feeling. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And they like check to see if the person texts back. You know what I mean? It's like that, you guys. Possibly. It's like I want to see if like they really are like married to someone else as well. Yes, this came through earlier. Let's clear it and ground for a number of you and love and light to everyone here. It's like I do want to know. I want to know with the star right and the devil in reverse. What does she really do in her free time? Dinosaurs in reverse. Does she really ride the roller coaster like that every time? The devil in reverse. I don't know what. They're like getting all up into the business. Also, of the Hunchback of Notre Dame with the devil in reverse. They're like, I want to know, like, what does she really do? They're going to like several mediums trying to understand, like, they're like, it's just like, I'm seeing the Scorpio medium. they bring their own Oculus to give to the medium. They're like, you need to see it through this lens. Here, take it. This is the information I already have. I know it's like for sure, for certain. High definition. Okay, speaking through the third eye here. I'm hearing that as well. It's like the Scorpio is like the medium, but like, so for what reason do they want to cross rectify what they already know? It's like kind of ironic. Let's clear it. It's like for the free time of not taking action on whatever it is that they know. You get it. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups upright. So it's like, okay, now this person, it's kind of interesting. They're like, here, take a look at this. They have like a book of information. It's like a pamphlet. It's like how to read on me. My name is Scorpio. I'm here on the star. Freaking imagine a Scorpio going to a medium. Oh my. If they're not already like, you know, considering like acknowledging, admitting that they are the medium, that they have all the answers already in here as well. What are the answers? Take as you will. We said it in your Saturn return. Saturn retrograde reading, Scorpio. Yes, it's on the playlist on the channel as well. We literally said it in that reading. It's like, okay, do we really have answers, right? And maybe the answer that you do have, that you do realize is like, I'm here, that there is none actually with the star and the devil and the Sun of Swords. Now, yeah, that maybe there is no one answer, right or wrong answer. It's like, I want to prove it. It's like, but there's no it. I'm hearing that specifically. So it's like, and whoever this is kind of gets that. They're like, I realize that there's no point in going in circles with this, but like, I'm gonna like, do you guys kind of see what I'm doing? They're not wanting necessarily just to buy time, but it's like, you know, you're frustrated, you have this sort of frustration, so you kind of want to like ask questions that are not the point, and you know that. It's like, why? I'm hearing why. Why do we need to know? Also, like, if she's like with another, I'm hearing maiden. Why do you want to know? Like, if she's with another movie screenplay actress. Do you want to know, like, why do you want to know all this stuff? Like, somebody's like, do other people take pictures of her? I'm hearing that as well. Do they post them? Who are those people posting those pictures on their website? I'm hearing that as oh my god. Okay, for a number of you. Okay. Woo! The medium is like, I can't take this. I'm gonna like specifically, the medium is like, they feel like they have 80 years worth of information that this person has actually given to them. And it's ironic because it's like the Scorpio presents as a medium. They present as a medium, but it's like for the purpose of like, they give a whole stage presence, okay? They're like, I need you, this is what I need you to do. Now I have all this information already on this person. I am here, I'm knee deep into their neck and tight conversation with this other person. Damn. Okay, it could be a court case, but whatever. They're like, yeah, I just want, you know, your insightful feedback, but before you give me any feedback, they actually may not actually really actually want feedback, which is the funny thing as well. They want the process of like, of kind of offloading okay this like intense also physical attraction with the devil and the Hierophant. So but then it's like, yeah, I'm seeing them, they're giving this medium like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Whoa literally. Okay. Okay, they're like, they put it up on the big screen. The medium is they're just like, all right, so what do we call this? You're giving me terms, like you're telling me to, yeah. Okay, so there's rules for how you want me to read on this. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. Yeah, I don't want you to get up in the dust and the sand, you know, of like, they're starry-eyed. I'm hearing, 1 second. I'm I'm hearing GI tract of a problem. What? Oh my god, what? Okay, hold on. Literally, this person is a freak. a freaky psychic person. Like, I don't know what. They either they're super psychic. You could feel free to vote here. Yeah, okay. They're either really, really super psychic, or they have seriously invested in a number of I'm hearing mediums to assist in giving them it's like it's a book of answers that they have already about this person. I'm hearing that with the Star and the Devil and the Son of Swords and the Hierophant. It's like, I don't even think the person knows themselves this much information about them. It's like that kind of thing with the Son of Swords, and like they know that. They know that, actually, interestingly. They're like, I don't need you to like shuffle their toes. It's like weird. It's that friend who asks you for advice. They don't actually want the advice. They want you to hear them ask you for the advice. It's like that. Son of Swords and the Son of Wands. Just listen to me, Marty. I just need you to sit down. Yeah, right here. They're still like, oh, I want me to like read on you. Just no, hold on. Before you get, your whole thing out. Like, they're not even really like kind of respecting them. Let's clear it. Son of Wands and the Temperance and the Ace of Wands. I don't want to know. Don't you want to know like what I think? I don't want you to like walk and talk while I'm like giving you, the intro to how we met. I'm hearing this with the Hierophant. Okay. So, listen. He's here, and I know it. Let's clear that. Who is he with the Hierophant? It's funny because actually, if you want my opinion, he is actually this person. Interesting. It's like the shadow on the wall is her financial. I'm hearing bureau boyfriend. I'm hearing that with the Son of Swords. Like, okay, it's actually them. It's their own shadow with the Son of Swords. They're like, everything that they think this person is like, it's so funny. Like, this person, whoever this is, they're like really concerned. They're like, am I not good enough? Like, I'm hearing that again. Am I not the one like who she wants to hear the whisper of in the morning? Like, they have so much poetry here that they want to like offload. I'm hearing that, but they end up like offloading it like in this other diverted like way on the medium, and the medium is not even like really involved. It's kind of interesting though with the Magician Reverse, like maybe even for the medium. The medium's like, I've never heard anything like this. Like, you're friggin' like, you're making me feel like I am in a story all of my own now. Like, I feel like I need to know what's going on here, like, but not because I can answer that. I think you have the answers more like story time, and I'm interested. So now what's going on? Okay. So like they're paying them to listen, basically. I'm hearing that with the High Priest Reverse, and it's like they will challenge the medium on any front here. It's like, it's ironic. It's like the person who's like, they go to like this person so they can give them feedback on their so-called problems. The person starts giving them suggestions as to what they think might be going on, and they're like, no, it's not that. I was like, okay, so what do you want me to like have to do with this situation? Like, I think I'm done here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm hearing Harry Styles with the Two of Cups, the Temperance card, Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing, whoa, it's still in the show, Kaigo. They're like, they have this like whole analysis here that they've broken down as well. Hold on, so you took 2 letters. I'm hearing from their last name like that. You added it up with the 7th digit in their phone number. And now you have a slice of pie that you want me to eat with you. What I don't even understand. You're probably calculating my name into this as well. I'm hearing that. Like, this person's getting a little paranoid. They're like, I don't understand the problem here. I think that maybe this person's like, I just need you to listen, okay? Thomas, just take the NASDAQ conversation out of it as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna pay you for this. I'm hearing that as well. All right. I'm hearing, I just need you to like hold the door to the toilet thingy. Seat of the toilet up, please. Yeah, I don't know what. It's like, I'm asking you to just be my friend right now. I'm hearing that as well. Like, stand by me. They're in the bathroom together. I don't know. It could be metaphorically. It could be a spirit guide. Sometimes the spirit guides are like, oh, going crazy. Forget, I can't listen to him anymore. He's like Machu Picchu, like, but in an emotional downturn. I'm hearing down spiral. He's sliding down the side of the vest. I'm hearing the fence. What do I do? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm hearing can you hurl the beat over this way? This like spirit guides talking on like a playground. I'm hearing that as well. With all of I'm hearing I'm hearing Pichu. I'm hearing Pichu again. Machu Picchu? Isn't that a mountain range? Okay. Like, with all the problems, they're like, it's getting too intense. I mean, even for the spirit guides, they're like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm hearing that. Like, can you slow her down? I'm hearing that as well. She's oh, let's clear it. You guys talking to me. Oh, yeah, slow down. Oh my god, Natalie. All right, let's clear it. Now, for a number of you. So yeah, so this is the Scorpio who literally has all the answers. So funny, interesting. Now they come through, they give this like medium. They're like, I need you to just like wear this thing. Like, can you just wear it all over your breast? The medium is like, okay, it's like so official. Wow, you want me to wear this while I am like, it's like a cloak. Yeah, I need you to like also hold this dagger in your hand. Okay, Father Source Reverse. Yeah, you need to swear that you're also not going to tell anyone about this information. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's like super top secret here with Father Source. Who's the medium? 1 second. I'm hearing shopgun, not Top Gun, shopgun. I don't know. It's like a shopkeeper. Okay, take it as you will. Maybe it's somebody who works at a bakery. I'm hearing that as well. This came through earlier. Okay. They work at like some kind of breakdance routine club as well. It's clear. Maybe they are like they're oh yes. For a number, I am hearing Equinox as I think a gym. Somebody at the gym. They're like a trainer or something. They're a trainer. They play volleyball with them. I'm hearing that as well. I need you to just like hit me with your best shot as well. This person's like, but why? Like, why do you even need me to like tell you that? Confirm that? It just doesn't make sense. Like, why do you need us to cross check each other? Like, you just want me to like feed you more ammo, bullet points, like. On the ego spectrum, like it doesn't make sense. And not to maybe this other person, let's clear it. Ego with the Emperor and the Eight of Cups reverse. They're like, just make it, just make it. They're like, throw the ball in the hole. This person is using the restroom. Their friend is with them. They're like accompanying them. They're like, come on, I'm gonna wait for you until you get out of the bathroom. No, I need you to follow. Just can you please listen? Like, I need you to explain to me why I am like also here and not there. Guys, this is a little bit of like a regretful situation possibly that somebody's like holding on to. They're like, why am I not like, why did I not take the strike? Like, they're like, damn it, like I should have like let her know that I was like also in London at that time. I'm hearing that as well. Why did I not tell her? Damn, with a star. Somebody had a major plot point. I'm hearing that they didn't tell someone. Someone else reacted to that, and then that sent the whole situation kind of tumbling. So actually, I'm hearing actually. If you really want the second part of my opinion, itching my nose right there. This is someone who actually may have felt a little bit like kind of guilty. They felt like they kind of. They didn't want to believe that they did that, but they maybe felt like they gave someone the runaround, they gave someone kind of like the remote to the television, and then they kind of like took the television away, and then the person started crying a little bit, and then they were like, oh my, but like I don't want you to think that I was like taking like the remote away from you, but then I didn't, and then you were crying, and then like so I didn't acknowledge that I took the remote away, and we didn't know what happened. The TV, I took the remote of the TV away. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, if you're for a number of you, it's like. Then we never got the chance to talk about that, and then I just like I wrote it off because I thought that you offer that to another person, the chance to like work on another TV show. I'm hearing that as well, and then now here we are with lipstick all over both of our faces with the Two of Cups, and I no longer want to repeat that mistake. This is gonna be somebody like coming back around the mountain, kind of like so hey. I'm sorry. I'm hearing that with the Two of Cups and the Mother of Cups. I actually really did want to meet with you again. I'm hearing that. Ooh, okay. The Father of Wands coming through right there. I'm hearing, so won't you stay with me this time? Father of Wands like hits them in the back of the head with this like roadmap. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, can we just like already like travel together? I'm hearing, come on, Ten of Swords here, marrying the Mother of Cups. Like, they want to like get a move on here with the whole travel thing. Like, this has to do maybe for a number of you with like some kind of trip, but it's symbolic actually for a number of you. Yeah, it's almost like maybe someone wanted to go on a trip with someone, but then they saw them like, or they thought they offered it to someone else. Like, that was supposed to be our first time together, our first trip and all that, and like, they come around to that, realizing, well, somebody, yeah, there was a misunderstanding possibly again for a number of you. But anyways, now, I mean, the pasta's cooking. Do you want to go, like, you did together, this came through another reading. Pasta boiling on the stove in someone's palace, Buster's palace, yeah. Okay. Now, for a number of you, there were too many frogs in the pond. I'm hearing that as well, the Mother of Cups in the pond. This is when they're having the romantic conversation. I'm here on the hammock. Now, Pisces, this did come through in your reading of, I think it was September, the uber romantic one. Oh my, or maybe it was even the new moon in Leo reading, the one just that we had just recently. That was, I think, one of the funnest readings I've ever done. It was the energy in that reading was just, it was like delicious. Like, I wanted to marinate in that reading. It was just so lovely. Mother Cups and Father Wands here. I'm seeing it. This is right where that energy may come through a little bit. You have like makeup all over your face. I'm hearing that with the Father of Wands and the Mother of Cups. Like, you're getting like, somehow there's something here rekindled. It's really, 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 really appreciated. I'm hearing as well, like, this is the type of reunion we're talking about that is like, I have no problem taking out the trash now. Okay, like, kind of thing, like, okay, I don't know what that's linked to. Somebody like shows up even in like a suit and tie and like, oh boy, this is like really nice. I'm hearing that as well, like, that felt like a splinter happening in the heart chakra. Yeah, there's something that kind of like got cleared out. I'm hearing that as well, like, but it felt like acupuncture even to the heart chakra. It's very interesting. Okay, now yeah, for a number of you, oh gosh, this is very romantic. They're sitting on this like, they're sitting, but for a number by the water. Yep. High priests are even at the ocean, the beach, maybe on a cruise even. I'm here, letter W. Some of you could be in Hawaii. You're sitting on the coast, near a body of water with this person. They're like, can you feel the heat tonight? It's like kind of a joke though. It's like a take on like, can you feel the love tonight? Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. But they like kind of do a spin-off on it with Father Wands and they're like getting really romantic here, you guys. They're getting like all up in the feet as well of the beach news together. They're like, I'm seeing two people laying on like a hammock. They're like looking at the phone together. Like one person is like in this person's like arms. It's very, very, very sensual actually. But they're like looking at the phone together. Like, I don't know what that's like. They're laying in each other's arms. Like, imagine somebody like on a hammock like this. And they have somebody like on them kind of. And they're like, somebody has a phone in front of them. Whoa, I feel like I'm so nervous right now. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like, it's that came the exact vision you're doing that Pisces read for a number of you for September, but it was like, you're laying back, or New Moon in Leo, and you're laying back, and those readings, right, every reading can kind of manifest like 6 months on either end of the timeline, so-called timeline, even a year, and it's like this person is laying into their chest. It's really a surreal moment. And all you can think of in that moment is that you're so happy. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Like, you're truly appreciating this. I'm hearing right here with the Father Wands, let's clear it. This life, actually, with the Father of Wands, like, it's that moment when you realize the bad guy was never really, like, trying to be the bad guy. And now it's like, oh, thank gosh, like, it wasn't all of that trip and fall, like, you know, it's like you wake up from the dream. It's like, thank God, it wasn't like a friggin' nightmare. Like, it wasn't real. It was just like a shadow made on the wall. I'm hearing by my own tribe. Interesting. It could be karmic for a number of you. Like, again, like, even like past life history visions, like in the back of your subconscious visions. I don't know what. 3 of Cups reversed, Father Wands. Now, for a number of you, like, you're so comfortable. You guys, I'm like literally, I don't know what, I'm slinking into somebody's like laying in someone's arms again. They're like on this hammock, they're going back and forth. And this person who's laying in their arms has their phone in their hand. This other person is like Wow. It's like really, really intense. Mother of Cups and the Father wants, for whatever reason, it could be metaphorical, but like, is it maybe the phone or the Teletubby belly? The Teletubby screen? Okay, more like pregnant Teletubby screen on the sacral chakra. We're both kind of looking at the baby bump. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my, yeah. Because like, how is it looking at the phone romantic? You know, I don't know. Take it as you will. Maybe they're like reminiscing on things or like looking at like. Oh my goodness, Father Wands. Like it's a maybe, but you never thought, right? You never thought it was a pregnant Teletubby screen belly. Okay, anyways, but for a number of you, possibly it was like the kind of thing where it's clearing ground. You never really expected, like, it's a surreal moment. You know, when you look at someone, and you're like, I can't believe we're here right now, like, together at this point in our life. I'm hearing that as well. And, yeah, so, but there's something sentimental about this connection. Maybe you're even, like, reminiscing, you're, like, remembering things. For a number of you, I'm hearing that, like, from the past together, you're, like, looking through pictures on your phone. I'm hearing that. It's something sentimental. But it's something about the connection in that moment. Oh my, I'm seeing again, like, this is a very, you could be sleeping. Well, one second. Hold on. You're, like, kind of having an activation I'm hearing as well, possibly for a number of you. Like, something that's happening. It's something very particular. You're, like, in their arms. I'm hearing that. Yeah, someone's, like, laying down. Look at this. It's so funny. I see the Six of Wands card as a hammock, like kind of like a, if you look at this card actually, for those of you just listening and not viewing, this looks like a hammock here on the Six of Pentacles, but it's the branch that holds the Six of Pentacles. So there's something so natural as well about this, like, this feeling that you have with this person. It's like, in this moment, I feel like everything feels right. I'm hearing that as well with the Six of Pentacles. Let's clear it. It's like feeling like at one with nature sort of thing as well, where it's just such a lovely, lovely pacified sort of energy with the Six of Pentacles. Like, you know, the feeling of being able to trust nature. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I mean, think somebody sitting like against somewhere in nature. I'm hearing that with the Six of Pentacles. Nature can resemble safety, right, in a certain way. Mother Nature as well, Six of Pentacles. But it is also the Six of Pentacles that I'm looking at here, and the Three of Cups, and the Star. Someone is pregnant. I'm hearing that, like, specifically. It's so amazing. I'm hearing that for a number of you, like, you're looking at your stomach and you're like, whoa. Whoa, I'm hearing that. The Six of Wands and the Three. It's such a precious moment. Like, whoever this is, whatever this is. I'm seeing someone's, like, hand is, like, on your belly. It's so intense. I don't know what. Anyways, it could be in a number of ways, right? Yeah, it can be, like, even, you know, symbolically, like, you know, and it could be however gender, right? It's, like, the concept of birth here with the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor, and it's like that feeling of, like, looking at your significant other and being like, whoa, like, we really did this. I'm hearing that as well, the Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, like, and it could be so simple as, like, they're just in the kitchen and they're, like, watering the plants. I'm hearing that as well, and it's like you're looking at them and you just have this, like, feeling of, like, wow, I appreciate this moment so much right now. I'm hearing that with the Emperor in reverse, and I appreciate who you are. Like, it's that moment, you know, when you just appreciate. I'm hearing that as well. Just the little things with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. For now, I'm hearing, I feel great with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Maybe for a number of you, you feel like something has, like, kind of gotten to a point. It's like the calm after the storm. You know, the Ten of Swords anchoring the Six of Pentacles down, and the Star. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, realizing where all of these cycles have led, realizing, okay, like, yet again, like, it's not that it was like that, but it was more like that. I'm hearing that with the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's a situation that has kind of, like, been salvaged even as someone feels it. They're like, we made it. I'm hearing that as well with the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. We made it happen. This is, like, for a number of you, miraculous. Like, you're looking at this and you're feeling like, wow, this is a huge turnaround. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. Like, the direction that this connection took on. And it can be like the orbit of like, I'm hearing lifetimes actually, where you feel the transformation, you feel where it has led, I'm hearing as well. It's surreal for a number of you. Six of Pentacles, it can be actually, let me see, it could be even like a public event, or like even feeling some heat in the heart chakra. 1 second. Someone is like crying in front of someone as well. Yeah, they're reading something out, like off of a paper even. They're like maybe admitting something. They were very, yeah, I just opened this drawer. Wow. This is like filled with stuff. They let something out. I'm hearing that as, holy shit. My head, my crown chakra felt like literally, there was like, it's like something just elevated. Oh my god. It was really uncomfortable though. The Mother of Swords here in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like pulling like a thorn out kind of feeling. I don't know what that's about, but something was like, now, for a number of you, you may have looked at a situation and thought, I didn't like, for a number of these, could it be you with your career, or you're giving someone's giving a speech about something big time, and they really maybe even had so much respect for this person that they thought, you know, I would never really want to force this to happen. I'm hearing with them as well. I am hearing that with the Father of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands behind the Father of Wands, like I'm feeling that insane, it's like it's the headache that I felt a few months back. It was for me, this is the sensation of the energy space of fear that is dissipating, actually, that is being like released. It's kind of heavenly actually with the Father of Wands, but it also feels like a heavy detoxification. But this headache is kind of like the headache I was feeling in that, well, it was a Pisces reading, I think in January or February. It was like, you'll remember which reading that is for those of you maybe who tuned in then. But for a number, let's clear it. Yeah, if you do remember, I think it was right before the Corona thing was taken off. But anyways, with the Mother of Cups and the Father of Wands, the Two of Cups, like, there was some kind of crazy activation. Let's clear it and ground. It got really, like, yes, again, we're saying they respect this person, like, so much. They didn't want to assume, I'm hearing, that they would be accepted into their space, like, well, I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's like that feeling. Somebody had I'm hearing this, that was hearing this before. This is the type of person who had a silent crush on someone for years. They never, like, and it was partly for a number of you out of respect, like, they didn't want to try anything, like, too out of the ordinary. They didn't want to risk, okay, losing this person altogether, maybe even as a friend or as a professional acquaintance, just because they wanted, right, like, this one thing with them. So they actually saved something here with the Ace of Wands and the Father of Wands. I guess you can assume what that is alluding to, depending on your situation, but it could have been the physical side of things with the Ace of Wands. Like, this is somebody maybe who turned down the physical interaction because they didn't want to sort of, but it will, you know, it could be a number of, you know, again, perspectives, but they didn't want to manage that in relation to the other aspect here that was quite important, actually, and it could have been activation here with the Mother of Cups and Two of Cups that was led out, actually, spiritual journey. I'm hearing that possibly for a number of you, as it might have been felt with the Two of Cups and the Mother of Cups, but now for a number of you, yeah, it's like, I didn't want to throw in this other variable just because I wanted to, like, get physical with you. I'm hearing that as well with the Ace of Wands, the Father of Wands. Like, it wasn't worth it. You know, it clearly there was something else on the table that we both needed to take our clothes off with. Interesting. So Why is the Mother of Cups still showing up though? As the Mother of Cups. She meets the Father of Wands. Well, it may be like the exaltation of both yin and yang. It can be. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Do you guys see the Father of Wands as divine masculine? There's something quite grounded. Good night, disciple. Love and light to you. Do you live in Venice Beach, disciple? Wow. Now, all right. It's interesting. Yeah, passionate. Like, but the Father Wands also has brought the Son of Wands along with. So it's like, and the High Priestess is sitting at the base of the Son of Wands with the Temperance card at the base of the Son of Wands. So it's like there is a context to the passion and to the intuition here. It's like very interesting with the Fool as well, sitting at the base of the High Priestess. There's something now balance is what I'm feeling. But anyways, to this connection. Now for a number of you, so they saved something here. There was a lot of respect, and there is now this feeling of like, it's that sensation of like, I'm seeing someone who maybe they wanted to be with someone, and they were like thinking like, I would love to be with them. I would really, if I had to like come down to it and make my decision for myself right here. Maybe they felt like someone else, or there was something in the environment, like, you know, it didn't intuitively, divine timing, like just wasn't, it just wasn't time, and I knew that we weren't ready for that yet. I'm hearing the Devil mirroring the Mother of Cups, sandwiching the Two of Cups. Something about maybe the environment was not, it's like the angels weren't working on that day. I'm hearing, so I don't know what that's only to. Okay. So maybe there was some shadow work that needed to be, whatever it was. There's so much pressure in the conjure. I cannot even explain. It feels like a rod. It's really actually quite intense. I'm hearing cucumbers. I'm hearing that maybe you want to have like cooling foods. I don't know what that's about. Oh my. Okay, but now, and it is that feeling of like, then the day comes when you're with them, and it's like, you made it happen. I'm hearing that as you have felt it, like without forcing it. I'm hearing that as well, and that's part of the magic here with the Two of Cups. Wow, cool. Well, you guys, that's like really lovely. Keep everyone posted. Keep us posted. Oh my, yeah, and make sure to hydrate and all that jazz. Oh, Marcella, you had donated. Thank you, Marcella, for your dear donation here, for connecting. Thank you for acting my crown chakra. Oh, and like always, and reminding me to ground. Yes, it's so important. It's so important. Today I was doing some meditation and stuff, and like and then I was like, I remember I told everyone not to be careful with the astral traveling, and I had, like, it was very important. I felt that, you know, you gotta ground today, especially, I mean, these days, you just have to take those precautions, because, you know, not for the sake of like, oh my gosh, but then what might happen, but more so like just to keep everything in balance. Like, feeling out of balance is not fun, so like, you know, wanting to work with you know, the experience and stages. I'm hearing that as well, and like leave things out gradually. I'm hearing that, like, in other words, you know, when you're meditating, right, you are in a certain way possibly as well activating. So, you know, too much at a certain time, you know, already the full moon in Pisces is an activation, a blasting out of this sort of frequency, we can say, blasting of this frequency, but the frequency of Pisces, but, you know, at the same time, it's like that may not necessarily be the best in tandem with other activities that may push the cycle. It's like, do we want to induce birth? I'm hearing that as well. Like, you know, there is possibly a focus on regeneration and healing. And so, you know, if you feel that that's something you're doing around this time, and also maybe this is a message, you know, so don't feel like you need to force it or hurry it or rush it. And, you know, so take it as you will, but yes, grounding, very important. And because the emotions can also feel quite intense. So like if you're engaging, if you are going to be meditating and things like that, maybe not a bad idea to just balance it, maybe like go for like a walk, hug a tree, put your hands on the tree trunk, kind of exchange the earthbound energy, and then you can, maybe then work with water energy or ether energy, spirit, however you see it. But yeah, for a number of you, maybe that's even part of what has been the journey here. And I can say for myself, nature has played in grounding a huge role. It's so important to remember the many dimensions through which we are streaming our consciousness with the Six of Pentacles through the Hierophant and the Father Wands. So yeah, keeping grounded, and I'm actually seeing that. Look at this, with the Seven of Pentacles at the base of the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It's like every dream I'm hearing roots that lead to, I'm hearing the franchise of the business as well. Interesting. So maybe this is something that for a number of you have been dreaming of, and it's been your lifelong journey. For a number of you, I'm hearing your lifelong dream, and you realize like it's best to take a step at a time. Here, that Mother of Pentacles at the base of the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like there's no point in like trying to teach the frog how to like find the right pad, like like within a certain period of time. Like I want it to be natural. I'm hearing that as well for a number of natural birth. I'm hearing that as well with the Mother of Pentacles. Wow. Seven of Pentacles, this might definitely be a birth for a number of you. Mother of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant, Six of Pentacles. Like this is very, very, very for a number of you, like also kind of cathartic. Like it could be an experience where it just you feel that it connects you to so many things at once. It's like a physical experience, but then it's also like an enlightening one. And that pressure on the right side of the crown chakra is not to be humored with. I'm hearing that like, so it's like very intense, whatever that is, with the Mother of Pentacles and the Two of Cups leading out. There's a very strong focus perhaps as well on clearing. I'm hearing snake oil. What's that alluding to? I'm hearing repeat after me. What is that about? Let's clear that. Some of you are doing some Akashic record work. I'm hearing that as well. And if you are, like, remember to drink a lot of water. If you're going to be working with, again, anything really like intensive, also spiritually, energetically, keeping up with also deep breathing practices, very important. Doing the circular breaths could be really, really important for grounding. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. The light to always takes you all. You guys, happy full moon in Pisces, and we may get on. Who knows? We'll see. At maybe another point in the moon cycle, but we'll see. At another point in time. But yeah, it's a lot of pressure on the crown chakra. I highly recommend for everyone around this time, just like keep also feeding the fish. Interesting. 1 second. Yeah, like, well, fish are water creatures, right? But like, interestingly, you still feed them food. They still eat like things also other than water. Do they drink? I'm sure do they drink? Do fish drink water? Weird question, but like, do they absorb it or like they drink it like while they're in the water? I don't know what, but that's coming through. So we might as well get honest about that now. I'm hearing as well, like maybe our needs physically. So be it a vision that you want to really create something with physically. It's like what goes into that space. Love and light to all. Thank you so much for tuning in and connecting here to you. And for nobody, this is Ascension, absolutely the Devil upright and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Son of Wands upright. Some of you are gonna have a baby. Oh my gosh, baby boy for a number of you. I'm hearing the letter H here very strongly with the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, it's a real cute baby boy. I'm hearing that for a number of you with the Hierophant. Oh, Son of Wands. All right, Devil here. Wow, I'm seeing like brown hair, hazel eyes, button nose, a little bit of a blunt chin. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Pluto in Pisces is like, lay all your love on me. You guys, but the pressure in the crown chakra, Did you hear that? It sounded like a really a very high pitched sound of like a violin. 3 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. What does that symbolize? You guys know? High pitched sound. Yes, they got this like honey brown hair. It's so cute. I don't know. For a number of you got like a little baby boy here with this Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles. Imagine if Bandit like opened the door right there on his own. You know, usually we're like, Bandit. Imagine if he opened the door on his own. Baby Bandito, that's me. You call me baby boy. Baby boy Bandito, alright. Yes, singing bowls, exactly. Rose Brown, right. Feeling some pressure on the lower back, like mid to lower back. I don't know, very, very specific right there. Some of you really, like, you're freaking pregos. Prego. Where do you live now? I live in Prego land. Mother swords and reverse. Wow. Some of you are, wow. You have this, like, really, like, I don't know. There's something activating physically for a number of you. It's really intense. Again, I'm hearing that. So, yeah, clear. Yeah, Abby. Feeling pregnant. Pregnant. Wow, yes, right? All right. Now, yeah, I am feeling some stimulation in the root chakra as well. Okay. All right. We're about to like head off into Tarot Erotica. I think just about now, right before we do, the Emperor and the 9 Pentacles. Oh man. I'm hearing 2 cowboys in the saloon. Where do they go from there? I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that saloon take is. Well, 3 Cups and Base of Hierophant. Son of Wands, I'm hearing, well, it depends. Like, do they have their hands tied? Okay. Okay, Spirit Guys, here it's a full moon of Pisces. Let's keep it friendly, all right? Aries is next season. Freaking Aries full moon. All right, those readings are out, by the way. I already did those. Those were very intense readings. Very intense energies here. And they're on the website, alchemy.com. Thank you all so much for those of you who do support the channel in the many ways that you do to connect here with your donations and also the extended readings. Thank you guys for connecting here to you, and love and light to enjoy this period. And always interpret it as you do, right? Your personal sort of perspective.